tell me if this causes any pain. Very flexible. Much more flexible than I am.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Let me help you sit up. Well, I'm sorry you're having discomfort here. I don't know exactly what's causing that discomfort, though it may very well be that the cancer is contributing to that pain.
So you're basically telling me my dad still has the cancer?
I think he's always had the cancer. I don't think we've... Why don't you just have a seat down here? We can talk a little bit more about this. When I first met your father, he had just had surgery, and the surgeons had hoped that they had helped him by removing the stomach cancer, knowing that there were also some lymph nodes involved. They then asked him to see me to see whether I could add some chemotherapy or some radiation therapy to try to keep the cancer from coming back. And he chose not to have the chemotherapy. We talked about chemotherapy options.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you were like giving him the options, were there was a translator or just my sisters?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember who was translating.
When I asked my dad why he refused chemotherapy,
Right.
He told me because they were just gonna put a pipe through his arm.
One of the drugs we give as a continuous infusion,
Yeah.
and then you carry around a pump, and the pump slowly drips in the chemotherapy 24 hours a day.
There's millions of different chemotherapy out there, but he thought the only chemotherapy meant was to putting that pipe through his vein or whatever that was.
That's probably the safest combination of chemotherapy.
But they say that you guys never asked actually to give him an option. Was that true?
So it depends on what you're trying to solve. So one sad confession I have to make to you for the first time, but I've always spoken with him and other family members, is that we don't have any treatments that will cure this disease.
So his
disease is incurable.
His is incurable.
Incurable, which means that I don't have a drug that will make it go away forever.
I don't want to lose my dad just because he decided not to. I think there was no translator at that minute. I mean, like right now,
I have been very frank with him and family members about the incurability of his disease, about the modest expectations of treatment, about the possible side effects of treatment. And each time I have that discussion, there's a pause for translation, and the translation seemingly goes fine, and he seems to ask appropriate questions in return. However, today when his daughter came in, it sounded like maybe we were missing a link and he didn't really understand.
ولی دور خوبیه که ما خود وقتی مرز تفیده که کنترل نشی بیکن بی.
اروح بس ترى غلط تعتبيلي الكيموثيرابي ده تبيلي دي.
ماشینی بیری.
دي ما عند عارف كوريوا لري فيلم واي انا دكتور نجري سلام تبيلي سي اروح صدا ما تيلي سي اروح تو اذا بلاد تراته ما ورتلي سي الكيموثيرابي اغاوكا شروكا. لا نو ما دي تشا سي دي غلط ده. ريختا هغه به یو شي ريخته د کاکا ته نه پیږي ريختا د تبيلي به تاسو بچا د ویل نه هغه ترجمه بل یاد وتلې
فرض عمل ملامت
نه منګه ما زه نه ما ته خبر ځان ما ته مته زولې نو سره راغلی وایم انده به مش په مېسته مخ کې هغه کړی شروع کړ.
That was a difficult time for her to understand that her father had cancer all this time and was not actively undergoing treatment to try to get rid of it. I had always interpreted it as a simple religious objection to chemotherapy, which I respect. But if it was just the pump, I have other drugs I can give without using the pump.